Scorpio, this reading isn't for everyone, but it is definitely for you, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. My name is Angela, and welcome to Intrinsic Tarot. I will go ahead and get started with your reading. I will toss some astro dice to see maybe you're dealing with a certain person. Maybe this is their zodiac sign. I just want to mention that because if you're listening to this with earbuds, I'm just warning you that it may be a little loud. So I'll go ahead and toss the dice. All right, so the number 7 may be significant. 11, that's our month. Okay, well, some of us. You may be dealing with another Scorpio, an Aquarius, Pisces. And we have Neptune here. This is Neptune is some possible fantasies, delusions, etc., etc. Then we have the number 7 again. We have the number 7 twice. Okay, so again, that is Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, the number 11, and the number 7 twice with Neptune here. It's kind of coinciding with Pisces, so you may be dealing with someone with some intense, heavy Piscean energy. They may be thinking about you a lot, fantasizing about you a lot. This could be someone who does things differently. They're not your typical or average person. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be very deep, very I don't know, they may be inherently spiritual. Like this person has a grasp on spirituality, like a deep connection to some form of spirituality, some form of some practice, something. They may be also hard to read. Alright, I think that's all I'm getting from the astro dice. This person could, I don't have the moon here. I didn't throw too many planets. I just threw the one planet dice, or astrology dice with the planets. But I feel like this person could have a Scorpio moon or somewhere like a Scorpio, I don't know, Mars or something, or something Scorpio in the 12th house. There's something very deep and intuitive about this person, Scorpio. This person could be your match. I don't know, there's something a little mirroring, something ooh, I'm picking up all the vibes. There's something very even taboo, something very what is the word? I'm feeling it, but I can't, the word isn't something very, I don't want to say dark. It may be a little dark. I mean, what Scorpio doesn't like a little darkness? But something very something very intrinsic, something very, this person may be very calming for you. I don't know. This is there's something here. Let's pull the cards, and if the word comes to me, I'll let you guys know. All right. Oh, and I didn't even tell you what this reading is about. It's about what you're unwilling to admit. So what you're unwilling to face. The first card we have out is the King of Swords in reverse. Let's see. What is Scorpio unwilling to admit? We have the High Priestess. what else we got here? We have the Eight of Swords reverse. The Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. Didn't I mention something about Mars? And then we have, whoa, the Tower, honey. I'm going to take one more card. I actually feel like I should take two. With the the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands reversed with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Okay. Scorpio, what is it that you're unwilling to admit? I don't necessarily know that it's about the person I was talking about earlier, but give me a minute to kind of tune into your reading. So with the King of Swords here in reverse, there's like some kind of, I don't want to say deceptive communication, maybe like hidden communication, like something isn't being said or something isn't being like translated clearly. Like I feel like the King of Swords upright is someone who's very like clear, very unemotional, like their communication is very clear. You're not going to mince their words. You're not going to misunderstand them. But I feel like if you're dealing with someone, they're not like communicating as clearly as they could be. With the High Priestess, they could... It doesn't necessarily feel like they're intentionally trying to hide something from you. It just feels like maybe there's an element to this person that you're not seeing, or that it feels like there's like this energy surrounding this person. Oh, maybe that's what it is. There's this energy surrounding this person that you can't quite pin. Like you can't, like there's something, it could be that they're just very mysterious, or there's just something like, I don't want to say off, but it feels more like okay, this is a good example. Like this person may be standing behind the veil, so you can't really make them out. Like this person, it's not like super hidden, but it feels like there's something. It doesn't feel like a block, but it just feels like there's something veiled about this person. It could be with this Eight of Swords. I guess this is about this person. This Eight of Swords, I don't really see too many cups here, but I don't know. This could be romance, maybe not. But it could be that this person is just coming out of like, maybe they're going through a phase of healing where they're coming out of like anxious thoughts, coming out of like feeling not like themselves, possibly depression, maybe very withdrawn. They've been withdrawn in their energy, disconnected from the world around them, maybe just living in their own world. But there is like, once they come out of this energy fully, I think what this person is giving me like powerhouse energy when they are like on their shit, you know, when they are feeling confident. There's something about this person that is very powerful, very spiritual, and very, because the Tower here is here, I feel, for me the Tower energy is Scorpio energy. There's something about this person that is explosive, but in like a good way. This doesn't feel like daunting. This doesn't feel like, oh my gosh, my life is about to be fucked up. This feels like this person, there's like this, with this Emperor and Tower, there's like this very like potent, energetically charged energy about this person. I think they know it. This also could be your energy, Scorpio. Maybe because you both are mirroring each other. Like, you guys both have like this like intensity about you, this power about you. And you guys, this person also with the Page of Pentacles here, this person may be kind of like playful, like, I don't know, this Page of Pentacles, this guy, he's holding a coin, but his facial expression looks very like not immature, but maybe more like joking, like comedic, I don't know. But back to this Tower and Emperor energy, it feels like this person this person is giving like fuck around and find out energy, like, but in the most positive way. If you know, you respect them, if you approach them in a like, you know, it's like this person would match your energy basically. um but something about this High Priestess, I feel like there's something, a connection between the High Priestess, the Tower, and the Emperor. This could be just the energies this person embodies. With especially with this Tower, I feel like because this Tower card, it looks like the person in this card, they've been thrown from the Tower, but they don't look afraid. It looks like this person may have learned how to let go of things quickly and move on. So it feels like maybe if you fuck around and find out with this person, they will move on quickly. They would just like, they're not going to sit around and let you, I guess, push them around, or I don't know, something is like, but I'm not gonna lie, this also feels like very scorpionic energy. But this person could be a Scorpio too, so maybe you guys, because I was feeling earlier with the astrology dice that there is some mirroring going on, so maybe this is just you guys having the same type of energy like this as this person, where it actually feels like you guys would mesh well. But I don't know what is going on here. I feel like this person would reciprocate the same type of energy that you provide to them. That's what it is. It's the same as mirroring, I guess. I feel like if you're like jovial and happy and playful, this person can be jovial, happy, and playful. If you slow down and you're not like the Knight of Wands and you're just speeding forth, this person is going to slow down too. So it feels like they're just going to match your energy. But it's kind of strange because I feel like Scorpios can do the same thing. I don't know. I tend to do that. You know, I just give the energy that somebody gives me. So I don't know necessarily if someone's not willing to step up to the plate and steer or drive this relationship, how is it going to get anywhere? That's the real question here. If this is like a romantic relationship, like someone has to step up to the plate and steer it. But I also feel like with this Page of Pentacles here, this person does have something to offer you. But with the Page of Pentacles next to the Knight of Wands in reverse, it feels like this person would be moving slowly, which isn't a bad thing, especially with the Knight of Swords here in reverse. And then right behind the Knight of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands reversed with the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this person would move quite slowly, maybe not as fast as you would want. This reading is all over the place. Not as fast as you would like them to move, but it feels like they would be juggling you with other things. This could be other people, but this feels more like life responsibilities. Like they don't really have maybe the capacity to move at a fast pace, which, you know, to me is a positive, but to you maybe not, Scorpio. Um, but I also feel like this person, or maybe you, are just coming out of like this Eight of Swords energy, and you will be stepping into this Emperor Tower energy, this High Priestess energy, where you're kind of full of life. You're very explosive, very like energetically charged. This tower isn't giving like I'm destroying your foundation. This is giving like you've gone through the tower and maybe you found yourself, or maybe found your footing in life, or found your footing within yourself, and you're just giving this powerful dynamic energy. And this also could be something this person is seeing about you. um, and it feels like they like this dynamic about you, and that's why they would be willing to offer you something. But this offering would be very small. It's not going to be like right away the King of Cups type of energy. This is going to be like a step in the right direction, and it's going to progress at a pace that is, more healthy. There is like, I feel like there is passion here, but it's a healthy passion. Like it's a healthy, like, I don't want to just burn out. I don't want to like burn the candle down so quickly. I want to like light it tonight, then blow it out tomorrow, light it out, light it again tomorrow, blow it out. You know what I mean? Like it's giving like balanced, even though it feels like a very intense energy. um I think you're both kind of mirroring this, and I also feel like you both kind of need like a slow pace, slow burn relationship. Or, I guess this turned into a relationship reading and not exactly what you're not willing to face. Or maybe that is what you're not willing to admit, that maybe you need a more slow, progressive relationship where you're not burning the candle till it's dead, till the flame can be, till the wick can no longer be lit. You know what I mean? So it's like, let me just ask where this is going, because I don't know. Let's see. Where is this relationship going? We have the Seven of Wands reversed. Whoa, the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck reversed. So I feel like, I just feel like maybe, and I have the Seven of Wands right below the Eight of Swords. So maybe in the past, you and this person were both kind of like in a defensive mode, because the Eight of Swords, there's like these swords surrounding the girl. Maybe you were both kind of in a defensive mode, not really sure about one another, but it feels like maybe slowly but surely you're discovering each other, and it's kind of developing into something kind of nice, where your walls are coming down, your defenses are lowering, and you're like, hey, this is feeling kind of Ten of Cups in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like Seven of Pentacles usually is like slowly waiting for fruition, or to see your harvest. But it feels like, even though the pace of the relationship would be slow, what you will foresee about this relationship is something that is actually developing, number one, roots, and developing, even though it seems slow, it's developing quicker than you think it is. I don't know if that makes sense. Like maybe the roots are developing quicker, but you don't necessarily see the fruit of it just yet. But it feels like there is kind of like a balanced dynamic here. Like, I mean, the Two of Pentacles, yes, it's about juggling, but it doesn't feel like juggling other people. It feels like maybe just being in a realistic relationship where you have to juggle your responsibilities and your love life. Okay? And with the Four of Cups here at the bottom of the deck in reverse, it may be that at some point this relationship was presented to both of you, but you were both kind of like, I don't know this, like, what, I don't know, like maybe this person isn't your normal type, maybe, I don't know, whatever, like there's something maybe that you weren't certain about in this relationship or this person. So but now it's kind of developed into something, or it will develop into something where you're like, oh, I didn't know you were this way, or oh, okay, I see you. You see me. I'm kind of liking what I see. You know what I mean? Like maybe there was something before where you're like, ooh, I don't know about this person. Like it's giving controlling. It's giving narcissism, but narcissism. But maybe you were like prejudging this person before you actually got to know them. So it could be something like that. I'm not sure. Whatever your story is. But anyway, I feel like maybe what you're not willing to admit is that this person, this relationship is kind of something that you need, but it's developing at a slower pace than maybe what you're used to seeing. And I'm looking at the dice here. I know I said 11, but I'm seeing 11, 11, and 11. So 11, 11, 11, 11, three times. So, and I'm seeing also the Gemini facing each other with Libra. So I feel like the communication within this connection would be very good. Like there would be very good communication, even though with we have the King of Swords here in reverse. But I feel like that's more so about the perception. Like there's something like hidden behind the veil, maybe that you can't exactly see at this moment. Maybe your intuition, your body is telling you something, but you can't exactly perceive it for some reason. Like there is something hidden. Maybe the thing that you're not willing to face is that this relationship may take you to a place where you actually want to go, and that maybe this person, maybe you prejudged this person, and maybe this person prejudged you as well. It could be a little bit of both. Anyway, Scorpio, I know that was kind of all over the place. Hopefully it's grounding and it makes a little sense for you and your story. Anyway, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Happy New Year.